everybody and welcome to today's video. So we're on another episode of The Haunting of Bly Manor. This is episode 6 called The Jolly Corner. I don't know why the word jolly freaks me out, but it does. So last episode, it was a trippy episode. It was called The Altar of the Dead and it was focused on Hannah. As I predicted, she is a ghost. She is a ghost confirmed. The way that they've just like filmed last episode and like stitched it together, it was like really creative. The transitions, I was confused, but I enjoyed it. We get to find out some like a little backstory from Hannah and like why she became a live-in housekeeper. She was married before. She did have a life outside of the property, but unfortunately her husband did cheat on her, which was so sad to hear. We also found out some more things about the Peter and Rebecca situation and their relationship. Hannah herself, she's like, I'm scared of the dude. And Rebecca's like, yeah, sometimes me too. Which is like, red flags, woman, red flags. And Hannah was not only just kind of like drifting into her own memories and remembering things, but she seemed to be drifting into like some of the other spirits' memories. She drifted into like this one sequence where Rebecca and Peter, this was just before Peter got killed. Rebecca actually knew that Peter was gonna run it with some money. I mean, I don't think she necessarily knew that he was gonna steal money from, you know, the family or anything like that, but she definitely knew that he was gonna run away and he was gonna take her with him. Rebecca was even like, I never seen you here before. You've never been in one of my memories before. And Hannah's like, okay, I gotta go now. And she's like, don't go outside. There's, you know, weird shit happening out there. And she goes outside and that's where we see Peter's death scene. He goes to steal some things, comes back, and the kids are still out wandering around. He's like, go, I told you to go back to bed. And as soon as he says that, the freaking lady of the lake climbs up the stairs, chokes him out, and then drags him kind of like back and forth in the house. It was insane. I was like, wow, she really just came up here and killed him like so casually. He didn't realize he was a ghost at first, and then he saw the lady of the lake dragging his ass down the stairs, and that's kind of when he kind of touched Miles and like he kind of like possessed him. And I was right about that too. Miles is possessed by Peter. Hannah, whenever she was still alive, this is again one of her memories, she catches Peter like whispering in Miles's ear, and she's like, what the heck, Peter, get away from the child, I'm gonna call the police. Unfortunately, she just decided to stand in front of a well, and while possessing Miles, Peter pushes her in the well. So that's where she died. Like, it was so crazy. And then the craziest thing is like, right, her ghost is just kind of like standing over the well like, what the hell just happened? There's my dead body down there. And as soon as that happens, you know, Miles is like, he snaps out of it. He's unpossessed by Peter. He's like, what's going on? I don't understand. What's going on? I had a weirdest dream. And then freaking Danny, this is whenever she first comes in. She's like, hey, what's up? I'm new here. And that's where they meet Danny. Like, that was the whole scene from the very first episode. It was like, oh my gosh, she just died at that point. Like, it's just crazy to think about. So I'm excited to get into the next episode because I'm ready to learn more. I'm very curious about the Lady of the Lake and what the heck her whole deal is. So let's go ahead and get into this episode. Episode 6 called The Jolly Corner. Okay, are we gonna get an episode focused on the uncle? Because honestly, we haven't seen much from him. And I'm very curious about what his deal is with Bly Manor, because he like refuses to come in the craziest of situations.
Some things you may want to hear about.
No need. I'm happy the children are well.
Oh! Okay, there's definitely somebody standing there. Oh. Himself? Well, now I am in confusion. Like the fact.
My girls. Where are my girls?
Oh, was there a weird thing going on between those two? Is he daddy? Uh-oh.
Poppins, you flirt.
Fine. I don't like the way we left it.
And how did we leave it?
Kind of weird, yeah.
Look, there's a pub in Bly, right?
There is?
Oh, we're going out of town? I mean,
But you want to get a drink?
out. Oh, we're going off the
from
property
house.
and into town. There we go.
Away from all-
Uh-oh, no, is she possessed too?
I just woke up.
Oh. Oh. She sees Rebecca. That's whenever she looks over Danny's shoulder, she sees Rebecca. Oh.
Hello? Miles?
That
Is that you?
didn't look like Miles, actually.
I'm Flora.
Oh, ew.
What is it? There's someone in my room. A little boy.
Oh, Miles? For God's sake.
It's not Miles. It's
Is she gonna see him? Ah, they were!
His face isn't finished.
Oh no.
Isn't finished. Interesting that she would use that wording, isn't finished, as opposed to he just don't have a face.
That's right. I had a friend when I was your age too. In this house, in fact.
Oh.
He was a soldier. And I was very afraid of him. Till I gave him a story.
Was he happy when you gave him one?
Oh, he was.
So there's ghosts that are normal, like Rebecca and Peter, who actually have faces and have their own stories. And now there's ghosts that don't have faces. And people are just giving them random stories.
I feel like I should be littler.
Well, you should be 5 years old, in fact. You were 5 years old when this happened.
Oh, here we go again. It's weird.
Why aren't I? Why is my age all wrong?
You know why, don't you?
No, we're doing this again. Oh gosh.
Because this is a memory.
Oh, that's
That's
okay.
right.
Okay.
And I start to realise it. And I'll be over as soon as I...
Wake up. Wake up.
Oh. Okay.
I'm a bit of a moment.
Me too, girl.
It's all right.
Dad, Uncle Henry's on the phone.
Oh.
What?
Well, I've answered my own question, actually, in the time that
We've been talking.
I've sorted it out.
Oh, jeez. That was bad.
Well done. Are you sure we can still afford it? After Peter robbed you blind? Hardly blind. What's a $250,000? And Miles's money, after all, not yours.
Oh, interesting. It was Miles' money that he robbed.
The calls are spooking them. You know it.
Oh, it's him that's doing the calls. Oh, she gonna. Oh, it's the boy that moves. It's the boy that moves the dollhouse around. Oh, does she see him? No. Oh, that's cute that she has a little ghost friend that tells her, you know, who's wearing what. Who's wearing what?
Where are we going?
Oh, I don't know if this is smart.
Taking me out here to kill me? This one, special. Wow,
What is
that's
it?
beautiful. You planted that? Yeah. It's a moonflower.
Ooh.
These flowers will be dead by morning.
Oh,
And tomorrow night, new buds will bloom, and then they'll die. 3
interesting.
weeks, this entire plant will be dead. Louisa's home with the kids. She's basically a kid herself. Kid with 2 kids and a husband 600 meters down. So she does what kids do. She plays.
Oh, yes.
See these men, we send them down into this dark mess, digging for something dead. So dead that it's now lumps of dead things, so old. And when he finally climbs out of that grave, finally climbs back to the land of the living, they laugh at him. They laugh because the whole town knows that the new baby, my love brother Mikey, isn't his. And at 67, Louise bolts. She splits. And I come home from school to find Mikey. So one day there's an accident. Special services gets involved and we split up.
Oh,
I did
wow.
his best. So yeah. Everyone is exhausted.
Yeah. Dang, girl had a rough backstory. My God.
Last one. We're leaving one life behind to take our place.
Alright.
Like this moonflower.
See, she has a good outlook on life. I like
So
that.
all its beauty lies, you know.
Not here.
I'll get the last of it. Perhaps we could hide this in the study until the party.
Sounds good. Darling, look what your brother's brought.
It's terrific. I'm sorry I can't make the birthday.
He knows, right? Like, he has to. Standing over there like that. At least suspect something.
She was so early.
It's not his. Oh my gosh.
She kind of had to be early, didn't she? Or else it would mean she was conceived in August,
Which she probably wasn't there in August.
while I was in Russia.
Yep.
Do you love him?
Oh, jeez. Oh, this is rough.
Why does this keep happening?
Got me. Probably Rebecca, right? Yeah.
terribly sorry for the trouble.
Oh, now wait, okay. Is she getting possessed a little bit by Rebecca?
She's my daughter. In every way that matters.
Oh.
When she skins her knee, she didn't tell you. Oh, look at that. I get to be here when the penny drops. You have to live with yourself.
Oh, damn. Okay.
He's a shit grinning fucking monster, isn't he?
So that's why he sees himself. Brother's words.
This is called a talisman. I used to make them.
I don't remember that.
Told her
Oh.
she wasn't herself.
You seem fine. But weird.
I don't like this game.
It's okay.
I don't like it.
That's probably your uncle. Everything's gonna be okay.
I wanted to say goodbye.
Charlotte.
I mean it. I'm going to make this work. My husband, my family.
I love you, Charlotte.
It just seems like too much of a coincidence to be an actual accident.
You're wrong.
But he has nothing to do with it.
You're mistaken.
Sorry, it's not funny at all. I'm smiling.
Hell was having to call Bly, having to break the news, and having her voice be the first one you heard when she picked up the phone. Her little voice saying,
All the residents.
"What are you doing?"
He's not gonna.
Going.
No way.
I have a terrible feeling. Oh, that sells it. I haven't had a feeling like this since. So you'll go to Bly
Uh-oh.
then. There'll be
There you are. Here.
Ew! Why'd you choose the creepiest one? Why? Why would you do that? Ew! I hate that. Flora, what is wrong with you?
Why'd you keep doing this to me? Just tell me. Why'd you keep pushing me aside? Miss Jessel!
Oh, it's Rebecca that's doing it to her, but yeah, why is she doing it?
Come on now.
Is she trying to protect her?
No more. And I'm tired of acting strange. And of Miles acting strange.
Oh.
What's the matter with Miles?
Your boyfriend's possessing him.
Get back here and let me see you.
Get back here right now.
Clara?
Oh,
Flora? Come here.
she's seen her.
Miles! Miles!
well. This is awkward.
Oh.
Miles! Flora! Flora!
Oh my god. So she finally seen her.
Flora! Flora, we gotta go. Come on.
Oh girl, there's something behind you.
Sorry.
Oh, it was Miles. Knocked her ass out. Oh my god. I was waiting for Danny to see something finally. To like realize, oh shit, there's ghosts in the house. So with the uncle, so he was having an affair with the mother. The husband found out. For some reason that accident is just like, maybe it is just an accident, but almost feels like too much of a coincidence. So with the uncle, his weird little twin thing, maybe it's just like a mental manifestation of like his guilt. I'm guessing just because it's exactly what his brother said, and because of the death of his brother, it's what brought it on, because it's a whole guilt thing. Now that the uncle's gonna be coming over, will he finally say, I'm your father? Sorry to spoil it. If he comes over. I don't know if he's gonna make it though, because like he do be drunk and it's a 3-hour drive and there's a lot of chances of an accident happening, and it seems like that family is accident prone. What the heck I'm with Flora here. Why is Rebecca doing that? Like, why is she... The only thing I can think of is like again like a protection or a comfort thing to ease her mind or something. I really don't know. So okay, a lot of new information again. Now it's just like the house itself, because it seems like when like the uncle was a child, he's seen some things too there. Like the Lady of the Lake. Where's she at in all of this? Because she seems to like to kill people, so like why aren't there more dead people? Oh, also there's the whole Rebecca thing. We still haven't quite got all of the detail and information as to why she, or how she died, the way in which she died. I know they said she found her in a lake, but did the lady of the lake do something? Like, did she drag her in or what? Why is there ones without no faces? The boy especially seems to be helping Flora, but there was also that woman that Flora told to shut up that one time. There's been a lot of other weird spirits, and it's like, what's their story? I want to know more, like, why are they here? So I think that's gonna be it for today's reaction. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. So goodbye and have a nice life.